Hi, this is Scientific Geekette, and today we're going to learn how to draw Lewis structures. We're going to start with something simple, so we're going to start with methane. First step is to count the number of electrons. Carbon has 4 electrons. There are 4 hydrogens, and each hydrogen has 1 electron. So the total of 4 electrons for all the hydrogens, giving a total number of electrons to be 8. Next step is to place the central atom and the neighboring atoms around it. Carbon is the central atom, and hydrogens are the neighboring atoms. We're going to create bonds between the atoms and place lone pairs. So hydrogens only have 1 electron, and these 1 electrons are participating in the bonding. There are no lone pairs. The next step is to check whether it satisfies the octet rule. Hydrogen only needs 2 electrons to satisfy the octet rule. Every other element needs 8 electrons to satisfy the octet rule. In this case, we see that hydrogen is satisfied, and if you look at carbon, it's bonded to 4 elements. Each have 2 electrons, so that's a total of 8. We're going to do an example of double bonding. So we're going to use carbon dioxide to illustrate this concept. So we're going to do the same process. So we're going to count the number of electrons. Carbon has 4 electrons. There are 2 oxygens in carbon dioxide. Each oxygen has 6 electrons, making a total of 12 electrons for oxygen. So the total number of electrons is 16 electrons. We're going to place the central atom in the center and the neighboring atoms around it. We're going to create bonds between the atoms and place lone pairs. Each oxygen has 6 lone pairs. We're going to check whether it satisfies the octet rule. Oxygen has a total of 8 electrons, meaning it satisfies the octet rule. But carbon only has 4 electrons, meaning it does not satisfy the octet rule. So that means we did not draw the Lewis structure correctly, so we have to use double bonds to have the correct Lewis structure. We're going to take 2 electrons from hydrogen and put them in the bond between carbon and oxygen to create 2 double bonds. And now if we count the number of electrons, oxygen is once again satisfied and carbon has a total of 8. This means that we have the correct Lewis structure for carbon dioxide.